And who is?
Me. And Greg.
Allison?
We need to talk.
Sure. You like some coffee?
No, thank you. I'm extremely concerned about Katie and this new move you're teaching her.
What about it?
Well, I know you're the coach and you know best, but she's afraid.
She's strong. She'll do it.
I don't want her to try.
It's not your decision. Katie's doing beautifully. She's on her way to becoming a champion. What's the problem?
I just don't want this to become some kind of survival course, the way it was for Dana.
Meaning?
I heard Dana had a problem with her back, and that her doctors had advised her to stop, and that you knew about it.
Of course I did. It was all out in the open.
And you let her compete anyway.
Wasn't up to me. I'm not the doctor. I'm not the parent. Once a girl steps out on the mat, I do everything in my power to make her a champion.
With no responsibility for her well-being?
This is the safest program in the country. My only responsibility is to make her the best she possibly can be.
Winning is everything.
Well, isn't that why you're here? So that Katie could go to the Olympics and fulfill her dreams? And yours?
There has to be another way. These are still children, with fears and worries. They don't know any
Their
better.
emotional development is none of my concern.
How can you say that? Then you're just exploiting.
I'm not exploiting anybody. I'm doing what you and the other parents pay me to do. I train your daughters. I teach them. I work with them. I make them great.
That's not good enough. What about watching out for them?
I thought that's why you were here. I have 50 girls to work with. They each have their own routine, their own strengths, their own neuroses. I have to develop and motivate and polish each one. I don't have time to be anybody's parent. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some applications to go through.
Hi.
Hey. You're breaking a rule.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes you have to do that. I told the janitor I'd lock up.
Great.
Katie, we're going home.
Great. I have a ton of homework after
No,
that.
I mean home. To your father and your dog and our house. We're all packed.
Look, Mom, I know you talked to Greg, but don't you think you're overreacting just a little?
No. He brought me to my senses. Pills, weight loss, injuries. I don't know how I could have closed my eyes the way I did. That's all over now.
You mean it, don't you? You really want to take me away from all this?
Oh, yeah. As soon as possible.
And what do I do for a coach or a gym?
You could go back to Terry.
Terry!
Or find someone else who cares about you. But you're not staying here any longer.
I'm not going with you.
I'm afraid you are.
I'll move in with Greg or Pamela or maybe one of the other girls.
If Greg Radkin understands anything, it's bad publicity. I already have the headline. Fanatic coach tears daughter away from parents. He won't take you, Katie. I guarantee it.
Well, why are you doing this?
Look at yourself. You've lost weight. You have circles under your eyes. You've stopped menstruating. You go through 2 bottles of aspirin a week. And worst of all, you've lost your joy for what you're doing. You used to love it. Now it's like combat. Honey, it's time to call a halt.
And what gives you the right to call a halt to my life?
I'm your mother. That's what gives me the right. For a while, I was trying to be your friend. But that's not what you needed.
You can't just order me to stop. Not after all the work that I've put into this.
I don't want it to be an order. I hoped you'd understand. But whether you do or not, we're leaving.
This is my dream. I've worked for this day and night. I've given up everything. I can't do this.
I know. You are wonderful at it. I am in awe of your talent. That's what makes this so hard.
This is not fair. It's not fair. I hate you, Mom. I really, really do.
I don't care if you hate me for the rest of your life. We're going home.
Here, let me help you. Hello? Well, if I would have had the guts to do it alone. Working out. Playing up against you.
I did do the right thing, didn't I? Didn't I?
Yes, you did. She's gonna try everything in the book to get us to change our minds. You know that, don't you? That means we're gonna have to back each other. Even if we don't agree.
Start acting like parents again. What about us?
I don't know. We were pretty rough on each other.
Sure were.
Neither one of us is very good at cutting and running. Not at this stage.
No. Oh, why did you marry such a jerk?
Just lucky, I guess.
She hates me. I mean, she really hates me. Can I spot you?
If you want to.
This movie has raised a lot of issues. For those of you who need more information or help with tonight's topic, call 1-800-264-6165 for a referral to an agency in your area that can help. This is not a counseling service. And in a few moments, we'll take a closer look at some of those issues when I'm joined by 3 guests who have professional and personal experience with tonight's topic.